5 signs your partner is gaslighting you. Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling completely unheard, as if your words were twisted, dismissed, or turned against you? That unsettling sensation of being made to feel like the problem, no matter what you say or do, might be more than just a frustrating exchange. It could be a sign of something far more damaging. Welcome to NeuroNexus, where we dive deep into the patterns that leave you questioning your sanity and help you uncover the truth. Gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse where someone manipulates you into doubting your reality. In this video, we will uncover 5 signs that show your partner is gaslighting you. By the end, you'll know exactly what to look for and what to do about it. So, grab a notebook, sit back, and let's dive in. You don't feel like you fit in. Let's start with the first sign. You don't feel like you fit in anymore. Do you sometimes feel like an outcast in your relationship? It doesn't matter what you do or say, you always feel like the odd one. Gaslighters make you feel like you don't belong, not just in the relationship, but in the world. They'll constantly point out how different you are, or how you don't fit into their world. A gaslighting partner can say, "Why can't you just be normal?" or "No one else thinks like you." They can even say, "You're so sensitive, why can't you just let things go?" These comments might seem small initially, but they chip away at your confidence over time. Soon you will start to believe that there's something wrong with you, that you're too different, too sensitive, or just not good enough. But here's the truth. This feeling isn't real. They are creating it. Gaslighters thrive by making you feel isolated because it gives them control over you and your emotions. If you believe you don't fit in, you're more likely to depend on them for validation and approval, and that's exactly what they want. Imagine this. You're at a party with your partner and you're having a great time chatting with friends, but on the way home, your partner says, "You were so awkward tonight. Everyone was laughing at you, not with you." Suddenly that fun night feels like a disaster. You start replaying every conversation in your head and wondering if you said something wrong. The reality is that your partner's comment wasn't about you, it was about control. You question and doubt yourself. If you constantly question and doubt yourself, that's a clear sign that your partner is gaslighting you. A gaslighting partner makes you second guess everything, including your memories, your decisions, and even your own identity. Gaslighters do this by saying things like, "You're remembering that wrong, you never said that," or they can say, "Are you sure you're not losing it?" The first few times, these comments might seem harmless. Maybe you even brush them off, thinking, "Oh, I must have forgotten." But over time, they start to add up. You begin to wonder, did I say that? Or maybe I'm just imagining things. Gaslighters don't want you to trust your thoughts. They want you to rely on them for the truth. Listen, you're not crazy. You're being manipulated. If this resonates with you, you will want to stick around for the next sign of gaslighting. Your self-esteem has tanked. Here's a tough one. Your self-esteem has taken a nosedive since you've been with this person. Maybe you used to be outgoing and exciting, but now you feel small and insecure about little things. Gaslighters deliberately target your self-esteem. They will constantly point out your flaws until you feel worthless. If your gaslighting partner could say things like, "You used to be so confident, what happened to you?" They could want to control you by saying things like, "No one else would put up with you," or "You're lucky I'm even with you." These comments are carefully crafted to break you down. Over time, you start to believe that you're not good enough, that you're lucky to have them, even if they treat you poorly. You're constantly guilt-tripped. Imagine this, your partner forgets your anniversary, but when you bring it up, they say, "Well, if you weren't so busy with work, maybe I'd remember." All of a sudden, you feel like the villain in the story. If this rings a bell, then welcome to the guilt train, where everything is your fault. Gaslighters are experts at twisting the truth and turning arguments around to blame you. Even when you've done nothing wrong, they'll insist you're at fault until you start to believe it. Here is a secret they don't want you to know. You don't have to carry this guilt. Gaslighters use guilt as a weapon to control you. They will make you feel responsible for their actions, keeping you trapped in a cycle of blame and shame. So how do you break free from the guilt train? Stick around because we will expose more signs to help you break free from a gaslighting chain. You feel depressed and unstable. The final sign, you feel depressed and unstable. Gaslighting not just messes with your head, it messes with your emotions. You might feel constantly sad, hopeless, or unstable. It's not sad when you express your feelings to your partner and he or she says, "You're just lazy, get over it." And just like that, your feelings are immediately belittled and you feel worse. But listen, you don't have to remain in this black hole. Gaslighting is an extreme form of emotional abuse, but recognizing the signs is the first step to liberation. If any of the above points resonated with you, it's time to act. Speak with a trusted person, seek professional intervention, and remember that you are worthy of a relationship founded on honesty and respect. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more videos like this. Also, in the comments, let us know if you have been gaslighted or know anyone who has. Your story might make someone else feel less alone.